So kicking things off, now I'm going to do the review for In Other Words. This is the latest mixtape from San Fernando rapper Christopher Baljo, aka Profess.
Yes.
This is the first project I actually listened to from him back to
Yeah.
back. I've caught on with a couple of collabs that he did, in
Yeah.
particular the ones that he did for Mike Wise's two projects from last year, right?
Yeah.
Totally blown away by his performance on both tracks. So
Yeah.
this one here, in other words, this actually came out June the 4th of last year. But like I say, it just kind of skipped past my radar, apologies. But yeah, finally, I figure, what the hell, might as well talk about it now because, I mean, Carnival done and, we always looking for an excuse to just jump back to the American stuff, you know what I mean? Or at least like with last year's case, jump back to the reggaeton and all that kind of stuff. But it still have local acts that doing their thing, and we really need to show them a lot of support, a lot of love. I mean, I don't want to sound like some kind of preacher, like, oh my God, we need to big up all local acts, but in a way, we really need to because it's not just about soca music. Soca music has its own season. The season's done, so
Yeah.
let's not ignore anything else musically local. Because Carnival done. That's just unfair, right? Anywho, so we have 9 tracks here, so I'm just gonna run through them one by one. First track we have is Here We Go Again. This is one of the singles from the album. There's a
Yes.
video for it, actually really dope. I really dug it. Mike Wise handles production duties on this track here, and I like this kind of like the tense sort of cinematic beat he produces here. And for me, it kind of sounds like the music you'll hear like in a like a heist movie, like
Right.
when the robbers on the way to the bank, or whatever it is, or to pull off the robbery, or like when in the middle of the whole robbery itself, like they breaking in to try and sneak in and take the thing and go before the police show up. It has that kind of cinematic kind of vibe to it, like something tense is going on, right?
Right.
I like the run track isn't too long,
All right.
it's
So
too short neither.
okay, so this song is a song that I have to probably ask Mike Wise himself personally, but there's an earlier version of this track that's much better in my opinion. So
You
you
mean
see how it has
beat-wise or
beat-wise.
beat-wise
So
or lyric-wise?
no, beat-wise, it's the same lyrics. Same lyrics.
Okay.
Beat-wise, there's a right. So you see how the track just goes right through, right?
Yes.
Right. It has a drum beat within that makes it sound like a more classical boom bap hip hop beat. And in my opinion, that's
okay. He just kind of stripped that out for the final.
right. I wonder, I don't know why. I suspect it probably have some it's probably legal IP law reasons for that.
Clearance issues or something like that, perhaps.
Right, some reason, right? It probably just sound too much like another beat or something like that. So you don't want to get into plagiarism. Fine. That's probably the reason. But yeah, the original version of the song is called Just Bars, and it's much superior in my opinion, personally. That's the track that's the version of the track I love. As it is, it's still a really great track.
Yeah, it is. What I like here is that as it is the intro and it just kind of set up the audience for what to expect. Professor just goes in and you just hitting you with one bar, one sharp, snarky emphasis on the word snarky, punchline after the next play. One of my personal favorites is "Fuck Your Swagger and Wear My Own Fashion." Came in this bitch already. Orgasms. I love this line here. I spit like a New Yorker, but Trinidad is my birthplace. I'm a born entertainer, so lyrically I'm a circus. Microphone assassin, verbally committing murders. These rappers are baby food on the shelves. Gerbils.
Gerber.
Love that. Yeah.
Yeah, Gerber. This was like
Gerber. My bad.
Yeah, Gerber. Yeah.
Yeah. But overall, really, really dug this track here. I mean, it's solid, right? And I like that it was just kind of setting you up for, hey, the man just not playing around here, making no joke here. It just, I just kind of hook you in from the word go, and that's what I really dug about this track here. Second track we have is Back to Back. This is another single.
Yes.
Actually, there's a video online with the performance that was done. I was trying to picture where it was, but then again, I don't know Sando all that well, so I don't know if you know exactly where it is.
Okay, I think that performance is in South Park, but there's a club called.
I saw Wendy's behind them. I saw Wendy's.
Okay, if it about Wendy's, no. Okay, now if it about Wendy's, but that's in town. Because that's a Wendy's, man. Because that's probably Ember.
Okay.
That's probably an Ember, probably. Because I think it about Wendy's next to Ember, or is that a Subway? I can't remember. Okay. But I don't think it have no Wendy's down south. I'm not sure where that was performed. But down south it have Roll. and Roll nightclub is that they do a lot of performances there.
Right.
Right.
Outdoor performances or inside or indoor? Sorry.
It's supposed to be indoors though. The Amber has an outdoor performance.
All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was probably that because there was a sign, but I was trying to pick up on what was on the sign, but the cameraman didn't tilt the camera up so you could properly see the sign.
Right.
But anyway, right? So this is a straight up banger. I love the dark trap flavored piano driven beat on this. The hook is catchy as fuck in my opinion. I've been back to back with that though. I've been back to back with that flow. I've been back to that hoe, but I ain't going back to that hoe. I was just like smiling every time I hear Profess sing it.
Yeah, and the guy was the guy who featured on this song now.
Projectile, that's his name.
Projectile, right? Projectile has his own hit single that is simply amazing. It's like holy shit! I really want somebody to make a great video for that. If I could find the time, I'll make it.
Well, now that I know he actually has music, I'm actually gonna check it out. Not to say that it wasn't expected, but as you tell me, he has stuff out there and actually worth what that song in particular is worth being made into a video. Well, yeah, now I want to check it out. What's the name of it? What do you Running Away?
Running Away, I think. That's the name of the track. I think so. I don't look it back up. I don't have the track name on me right now.
Okay.
It's going running away. Yeah. He's just talking about this real loose skill. But the lyrics flow so well. And it's just this woman who just kind of treacherous now. That's kind of a little bit.
I got it, which is like a familiar theme. I realize with local rappers, that's always like a familiar theme, though. You know?
Yeah, that's a drama. Yeah. But the truth is that thing.
Yeah. Right. What I love about this track here is how effortlessly, he rises beat now. He uses this double time flow. He has a lot of braggadocious wordplay in it. What I like too with Projectile is that, and his verse was solid, right? He closed his song off really nice. What I like is that he does not have to try to match Professor's flow. You know what I mean? He just
I agree with that.
His own. His own tempo, you know what I mean? He's not trying too hard to force any words or anything like that, So it's not like a back to forth, like say how Lucky You with Eminem and Joyner Lucas was. Just both MCs on the track doing what they do, go in, come out, that's it, right? So really dug this track here. Next track is, a song that you're familiar with in more ways than one, I'll Be. Because yes, Mr. Ricardo Rodriguez shot and edited the video. Yeah.
Yes.
You can check it out right now on YouTube. It's dope.
Right. So I don't say anything because I compromise with this song, but I really like this track as well. It's a kick-ass track.
Yes.
I mean, it's a big part of the editing process. If you don't like the fucking song, you ain't gonna make a good video. It's a song you have to like, you have to enjoy, and you have to get it, and you have to dig the vibe of the track and everything like that. And so tracks like that just work for me and whatnot.
Yeah. This one here, this is another Mike Wise produced beat. This one is rather anthemic. Professor more or less kind of reaffirming his hustle and his quest to become one of hip hop's greats now. Regardless of where he's from. And here again, like I was getting into the vibe of the beat, right? And Professor's lyrics, especially when he comes in with the hook, and then when he goes into the first verse. But when that old school drums come in by, I was like, ooh, and my neck just started snapping. So props to Mike for adding a little boom bap touch now. So for me, as a whole, it just kind of gave me this sort of like nostalgic feeling. Like it kind of takes me back a little bit to 90s and 2000s rap, where it was like, all right, well, the beat is about something, and lyrically is about something as well, too. Something that's gonna kind of get you pumped up and get you going as well, kind of inspire you as well. So that's what I really dug about it. And yeah, just just because them just that drum break alone, this hammer like in this old school mode now, so it has this kind of throwback classic kind of feel to things, right? So yeah, overall, I really, really, really dug this track as well.
Right.
There is a little gap of silence at the end. Like, this is off of the SoundCloud link, so that's how I listened to it. So I would like to think that it is unintentional, but yeah, there is like a 15-second gap of silence or so. I wasn't sure. Well, maybe it's just something that they just kind of did by accident, right? But other than that, the everything before that was great. Next track we have is Hours Ain't Hours, or as you say it, Hours Ain't Hours, right? Okay, so, it's the way how he says the other hours. Right. Is just a way how he does say it that I really like. It features Fari Slim, first time I ever heard of him.
Yes. Right.
What I like here is that this is like a mellow, laid back track. It kind of breaks up the high energy momentum of the album thus far. And basically, Professor's rapping about just being grateful, but also being cautious the time that he has, you know what I mean? So
Yes. Yes.
it's about going to work, it's about, recording at the studios, taking care of his son, you know what I mean, checking out his
Yes.
girlfriend, all that kind of stuff now. And just not having enough time to do everything, but he has to do as much as he can because, the hours isn't his or ours as he says, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Um, I love the smooth R&B esque beat fit, you know what I mean? And I don't know, it just kind of gets into the mood and the vibe of the song. Just something to kind of chill and more or less kind of think about what he's saying because he really does have a lot to say here. Fari Slim delivers some great background vocals here. They fit well with the beat. Um, just one gripe though, I wish that there was more of him on the track, more Fari Slim. 'Cause I find he was
Right.
just there, just doing the hook. I wish, like, maybe he could have given him like another verse, like maybe a verse where he could just sing everything, or just a little part in the outro. He could have just, just sung a little bit more there. He put his little stamp on the song. But other than that, yeah, this track was really good as well. I like that it just really shows that there is more to Profess and this bangers and witty punchlines and whatnot. Next track we have is One Way Trip by featuring John
Yes.
Willen. And as you mentioned
Yes.
before, this is yet another track about a loose girl. And in this case here, well, it does have another R&B s beat, but it has like a melody or sample in it that I know I heard interpolated somewhere before. I just can't remember what song it was or if it was like an instrumental or something. But I know that that particular sample from somewhere. Just for the life of me, I can't remember what song it is. But anyway, right? Um, but this track basically is like a cautionary tale about this woman who just
Yeah.
loved the fast life. She living on the edge, having sex with different men. She ain't know
Right.
if she straight, bi, or lesbian.
Right.
That he says in the first verse.
Yeah.
And it's like she just this close to just like self-destruction. And
Yeah.
at first, you might think it's just you just another hoe, can't turn the hoe into a housewife kind of song, but it does have a deeper, darker context, I think. So it kind of elevates it from, just the genericness of what you might think that song is about, right? And I
Right.
really dug John Willing's hook at the during the song as well. Oh, and yes, there's a music video of sorts, or more like a lyric video as well.
Right.
Pretty dope as well. Pretty dope. But yeah, this was a decent track as well, right? Next track we have is All Right, featuring Zola. Not too familiar with Zola as well, but I love the vocals that she provided here. Just like a sweet little chorus that she delivers to this song here. And this here is the relationship track on the album. Basically, Professor's rapping from the guy and the girl's perspective. So he starts off with the girl, and she's talking about, well, why this guy love me? I don't really like myself. I'm unattractive. People hate me. I don't really like
Right.
myself. That kind of stuff. And then the flip side now, guy comes and says, well, yes, I really do love you and all that kind of stuff, and I really want you to be there for me, and I will be there for you. um I don't want to spoil the outcome, but it was kind of sudden how it happened. It catch me by surprise, like this how he ends the song now. But I
Right.
like how the beat kind of distorts in the end, so it's kind of telling the listener that yeah, the relationship going good, but it may not work out for the best, as both parties may believe in a deep down inside. You know what I mean? So yeah, this was sentimental. It was serious. It was kind of sweet though. Especially Sola's chorus. And once again, it just shows that Profess has range. When it comes to subject matter.
Right.
So next track we have is now we back to the bangers. Now we have another one featuring PCOM or PCOM. Well, PCOM. I'm gonna call him PCOM for now, right? And yeah. So basically, it's Profess rapping over this grim ass beat though, and I have like these Jamaican vocal samples. I swear, like they either from Shutters or Belly. I
Right.
swear, like I heard one of these fellas talk about, yeah, you want to ramp with me, you want to bumper clat ramp with me, that kind of thing. There's that kind of gangster shutter kind of vibe going on there.
Yeah.
But I wish though in terms of the beat we didn't have to hear the Sonics watermark between each verse. So like there's always like a pause now. Like every time one guy delivers a verse, you'll hear the beat, you'll hear the sample, you'll hear like the vocal samples, and then you'll just hear that Sonics watermark though. So I just felt
Okay.
that you just hear it once, let it be that.
I don't
You
know.
don't
Well,
know
I
who
didn't
the
notice it
producer.
on the actual album itself.
Okay.
So Yeah, when I picked it up, so I don't notice.
Yeah. So,
But
but,
just
but can kind of give an impression like if it's part of the song itself or if it's supposed to be part of the actual song, song as in
right.
lyrics, not so much the beat itself. But anyway, that's just for one gripe with it. But Profess basically is just rapping about the level that he's at. Sorry, as a rapper. Of course, the haters who doubt his skill and his talent. Of course, the rappers who spit fairy tales like I own a Bentley, etc., etc. Right?
Right.
Pcom, not too familiar with this guy, but man, any track real nice in my opinion. His verse is vicious, it's cold blooded, it's real grimy, especially the way how his voice is. It has this kind of dark West Coast kind of vibe. No, and this is a compliment by the way. So I thought that he just end that song off nicely. And now we have the best track on the album, in my opinion, All It Takes, featuring Mike Wise.
Right.
I love the instrumental for this. This instrumental is fire, in my opinion. It has this kind of 70s beat it, the 70s sounding
Yeah.
beat it.
It's
The
kind of
guitar
jam.
solo and the sample is just, whoo, I love it, I love it. And it's just basically Profess and Mike just putting the A game to the table.
Yeah.
Profess delivers a strong, more motivation than anything else. First verse, about this come up in the rap game, the hard work and dedication, he put into his craft now. And this is like one of the main themes of this album, just basically the hard work. Not so much the level that he's at right now, but the hard work and dedication he put into it, the sacrifice it took to get where he's at right now. Um, Mike Wise compliments him with a fiery second verse though, and it's just one punchline after the next verse. So I like what he says. Soon as he samples lead, rival MCs are examples made. Put fire on wax, never will a candle face. Stand up guide until my ankles sprain. Could never be painted as something else like buildings where vandals sprayed.
Right.
Yo,
Yeah. Yeah.
not much more I could say. I love this track. This is the best track on this entire project, in my opinion. I know if you want to disagree, Ricardo, but that this
Nope.
one
Nope. Nope.
is my favorite.
Well, if the original version of Just Bars was on this album, that would have been the best one. But yeah, this one is the best.
Right. All right. And closing things off, we have The Truth Is. And this one has a moody, mellow piano assisted beat. Has some nice little female vocals in the background. It has a slight little droning sound effects mixed into it as well. And once again, it's about him kind of reaffirming his grind and his hustle now. And for me, this is the one track of the album that starts off with a powerful line and ends with a powerful line. So it starts off with "Goodbye to minimum wage. I'm gonna make me a better life," and it ends where he says, "Promise to rap my truth until my jaw's broken." Like just those
Right.
two lines alone, just opening and closing that track, though, was just so powerful in my opinion. And this is the track really that I connect with the most. Just being a creative, or at least right now in the process of kind of making up my mind if the field that I'm at is the one that I need to be in, or if I have to jump and do something else. Just that uncertainty that yes, personally I'm going through right now. But
Right.
no matter. There are some great bars on this track here. So I like what he says. Can't sit and wait. Got no time to procrastinate. The rich is getting richer and the poor can't even get a plate. That's a true story. Robin Hood was a fairy tale because the real Robin Hood is somewhere locked up in a jail. I was like,
Right.
word. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the truth is a effectively emotional way to end the album off, and a welcome one at that, in my opinion. This is just a really solid way to end the album off. So like I said before at the very beginning, this is the first Profess project I ever listened to. Sorry. And yeah, now I want to check out all his other stuff. I believe he has a new mixtape coming up, if I'm not mistaken. Saw the video. The one, I think is like the lead single fit, or in my opinion, No Illusion. I saw the video fit come
Right.
out a
Right.
while
Right. Right.
back. And actually, showed at actually was screened at the highlighted, sorry, at the premiere, the season 2 premiere actually of In the Zone. I'm so glad that that show is back. Shout out to
Right.
Justice as well. I'm glad that he's using Facebook as the platform to put this show out, because TV6 and for those who don't know, the first season used to be was on TV6, right? And it was Saturday nights at 9 p.m. I remember I used to like religiously watch that show, but it only
Right.
lasted for like about like 10 episodes, and I was always wondering when it was ever gonna come back now. And like 2 years later, boom, it's here. So it's on Facebook now. So it's there's you can't see that you missed an episode. You just had to go check videos and you see what you missed out, right? But yeah, the No Illusion video was there. I dug the song as well. I dug the style of the video and everything like that. And yeah, just really excited to see, well, to actually hear what else he has, in the pipeline this year now. So overall, yeah, this was a solid mixtape. What I
Yes.
like about Profess, sorry, is that he has this distinct voice now, and it really makes him stand out from the crowd. But he has a lot of charisma, a lot of wit, and just a lot of self-awareness when it comes to his bars and whatnot. So yeah, this one was short. It was to the point, and it was just high. I would say it's highly enjoyable enough and well worth your time. So for me, this gets a lighter, decent 4 to 5. Definitely check it
Nice.
out. If you want to find the link to this, well, you'll find it on SoundCloud. I actually put the link to the mixtape in the description to this podcast here. So yeah, by all
So
means, definitely check out.
it's on a site you could buy it.
Sorry.
It's on a site. It have a specific site and you could buy it. I had the site that you could do the QR code for it as well.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, you could also buy this album as well. So yeah, just what more can I say? I mean, support local action, not just in the soca arena, but with other genres of music as well. And shout out once again to Southside Lifestyle, for
Yeah.
just putting out consistent, high quality music, regardless of what season we in. Whether it be Carnival or Christmas, it's just putting out dope shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to these guys. And, I just hope that they put out more solid work. And I just can't wait to see what they offer. In 2019. I'm really excited. So yeah, not much more I could say. In other words, it's definitely worth your time. Go check it out.